This whole industry is under fire because one guy got his feelings hurt.
I thought it was unacceptable. Disney is the corporation that just produced Andor. They just won an Emmy. That's exactly what we're showing, the dangers of fascism. And we're here to stand up for it because while we still are able to.
It's a trampling of their First Amendment rights. And instead of fighting it, they simply capitulated, which is so disappointing.
Our federal government is being weaponized to protect one man's feelings. And it would be so absurd if it wasn't so dangerous, too.
One of America's pastimes is stand-up comedians making fun of the president. If we can't do that anymore, then we don't have freedom of speech.
ABC has just pulled Jimmy Kimmel's show off the air for speaking about Charlie Kirk. This is where we are now, America. The president can joke about an attack on Democrats. A Fox News host can call for the murder of homeless people, but a comedian can't tell a joke about a racist. Charlie Kirk built part of his influence by mocking black victims, George Floyd in particular, calling him a scumbag after he died. And now, after Kirk's own death, the far right is trying to whitewash his racist legacy and recast him as a saint. Remember, conservatives have complained about cancel culture for years, but they have no problem abusing government power to cancel Jimmy Kimmel, fire journalists, and silence critics, all to protect the reputation of a man who trafficked in racist attacks. Think about this. Stephen Colbert's show was canceled after CBS settled a lawsuit with Trump. Karen Attiah, the last full-time black opinion columnist at the Washington Post, was just fired for quoting Kirk. Matthew Dow was just fired from MSNBC for speaking about the dangers of Kirk's rhetoric. And now Jimmy Kimmel has been taken off the air for daring to mock MAGA leaders who are desperately trying to distance themselves from Kirk's suspected killer. What we are witnessing is a coordinated campaign of government censorship orchestrated by the White House to silence dissent. Trump's FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, is threatening TV networks over jokes. His attorney general, Pam Bondi, is threatening legal action against protected speech. And his vice president, J.D. Vance, is threatening to get ordinary people fired from their jobs for what he calls a lack of civility over Kirk. This is your warning, America. If the government can erase the truth about Charlie Kirk and punish those who speak, the next voice they silence might be.
I don't know when it's going to hit the news of what happened today, but the blowback from this whole ABC News canceling Jimmy Kimmel Live is historic. Not only are people canceling their Hulu app, their Disney Plus apps, their ABC apps, people are boycotting Marvel, studios, Marvel Comics, movies, and any Disney movie. People are protesting outside of Disney in Burbank today. People are canceling Disney cruises, okay? Disney cruises. And people are canceling trips to the Disney parks, Disney World and Disneyland here in California. So screw Disney, screw ABC. You were concerned about the FCC and Donald Trump having power over you. And remember, you make your money off the people, not off the man in a skin suit filled with diarrhea in Washington. So that was your mistake, getting scared by the FCC. You should be scared by the people who put food on your table, and that's us. And you're canceled.
Disney Plus, yeah, y'all could go ahead hit the road, Jack. Don't come around here no more. Disney Plus, y'all could go ahead hang it up flat screen if that's how y'all get down. Listen, y'all need to ask Target how we get down for real, okay? Because to this day, Target still don't know if they coming or going. Listen, honey, it ain't nothing for me to drop y'all like a bad habit. Because the only reason why I had Disney Plus is so I could watch the new version of the Proud Family. And I caught up on all the episodes, okay? Disney Plus, Disney, all the bundles. One band, one sound, all y'all can go. Listen, Disney Plus as a staff, record label, and a crew. And if you want to be down with Disney Plus, then you can go too. Since y'all want to cancel people all willy-nilly, then we finna cancel our services all willy-nilly. Listen, y'all not gonna learn until y'all numbers start going down. I hope y'all numbers go down like that Mary J. Blige song, okay? Did y'all not remember what happened to Target? Listen, Target had a little bit too much dip on his chip, okay? And you seen what happened to them. Listen, you want that to be you?
A ver, ahí va, otra vez. ¿Listo? ¿Sí salió? Ahí va, no es, ahí va.
Hey everybody, so I found out that there's a protest at Disney headquarters and I'm going because anger into action, right? Let's see what it's like. There's a person ahead of me just walking with a sign, obviously to the same protest, that just says, fuck this shit. Perfect! Oh my god, you guys, this is amazing! Ah, thank you! Okay, wait, I gotta show you this whole crowd. This is so good. I'm walking all the way down to the end so you can see. Oh my god, amazing, you guys! For a protest that was just thrown together last night, look at all those people! And look over here, more of them. Look at that. Hey, Walt Disney, this is what democracy looks like.
Okay, racist cowards. You want to try to cancel Jimmy Kimmel. You want to step on our free speech, all for some alien teeth, bigot, racist, disgusting, homophobic, xenophobic ass wheel. So, everyone, make sure, please share this with as many people as you can. I canceled my Disney Plus today. Hulu, ESPN, all that net bundle bullshit. ABC, make sure you do not support none of these fascist supporters. And I have a little small list for you to make sure you do not follow also. As I said, ABC, Disney, ESPN, Marvel, Hulu, Pixar, 20th Century Studios, Searchlight Pictures, Star Wars, Lucasfilms. I don't give a damn what you want to see. If it's not free on some other whatever, I don't know what, maybe Netflix, because we Netflix heavy. We are not supporting these pieces of shit. All these pedophiles are supporting pedophiles, and rapists are supporting rapists. We are done. Our money runs everything. Right now, we're not supposed to be spending until the 21st anyhow. After that, we need to think about how much we spend after that. They will not take our free speech. And remember, the minor inconvenience you have because you can't watch some show, that's nothing compared to what our ancestors went through with these bigots in this country. We will not lose. We will not back down. We are not bending to these ass wheels. Cancel that shit, everybody, immediately. And please share this. And everybody you see that posts something about canceling Disney and ABC, make sure you share that too.
While sitting here looking at my beautiful car get washed, just canceled my Disney and Hulu subscription. No more. We're done with Disney. Peace.
Canceling my Hulu and Disney Plus, and I have no box to put in a reason why. They don't want to hear the reason why we're canceling. They already know.
So I'm trying to log into Disney to cancel my account, right? Because of all this Kimmel stuff and bullshit. And it won't even let me log in. Like, the site isn't working. It won't even let me log in.
Hey y'all. So we heard yesterday that Jimmy Kimmel is essentially being fired because he made one simple joke about Trump in his opening act to his show yesterday. Now, of course, I think they recorded, I don't think it's live. Is it live? let me know in the comments if it's live. I feel like it's Jimmy Kimmel live, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like sometimes on some days they'll record shows and sometimes they'll do it live. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't really know. I don't have regular TV or cable anymore. And to be honest, I've never regularly watched his show, but that does not matter. I feel that this is an overreaction to his joke. Because, I mean, out of all the things anyone has ever said to Trump, made a joke about Trump, this is where he draws the line, saying stage four of grief is construction. I think I have it right. Something along those lines. That's where he's going to draw the line. That is just, I can't fathom that being like something somebody is losing their whole entire show over. It's not even just like a warning. It's just like a, or hey, take that back. It's just like a, hey, you said it, your show is getting taken away from you. And that is crazy to me that that happened in the span of hours. Like, I feel like this is like a real big warning sign, you guys. We have to watch out. And at this rate, anything can happen. Now that Charlie passed away, I kind of feel like they are going to start revving things up and amping things up a lot faster than they were planning to, because it kind of seems like it's kind of a free for all for them. Anybody could get the smoke with them. We have to keep our eyes on this closely because who's going to be next? We've had a couple analysts and journalists who've lost their jobs within the past couple weeks over remarks about Trump or Charlie, and it's just going to continue to happen. Now, of course, we got to talk about what MAGA is saying. Now, of course, in the comments that I'm seeing in videos, people are saying, "Oh, you guys are the ones who are for cancel culture, but now when it's against you, you're going in an uproar about it." Oh, when Tucker Carlson and who else, Roseanne were canceled, you guys didn't say anything. Where was the commotion there? But what they failed to mention is that those that got canceled from the right, they said extremely racist and highly derogatory, offensive things. I don't remember what everyone said, but I know that Roseanne said something about Valerie Jarrett's being something about a monkey or an ape or something. That is clearly racist. You cannot compare calling a black woman a monkey or an ape compared to stage four is construction or whatever the joke was. Showing a direct quote of what he said. I don't see anything racist about that. I don't see anything ageist, anything in that regard when it came to Jimmy's joke. But yet they want to compare racial offensive jokes and statements, and for people on the right being canceled for that. Of course, I don't know everyone's situation as to why that happened, but it's just no comparison. And they always want to bring it up, and I mean, it could go both ways. And to be honest, I'm gonna give MAGA a little nudge on this one. If they were to be canceled over a simple joke, I would agree with them. But none of those people that I could think of, then none of them lost their platforms or their shows or anything regarding a simple joke. It was overly racist or offensive or derogatory statements that they put out. But they don't want to admit that. It's always, oh, you guys did it to us first, so now when it's happening to you, you want to cry about it. No, this is a totally, completely different situation. I don't care what any of them have to say. If they could bring me an instance where a person from the right lost their show or job or anything over just a simple joke that didn't have any racism attached to it, I'll be able to admit that I'm wrong. And I mean, there may be some cases of that, but most cases when someone from the right gets fired from something or loses their platform, it's because of something major. This is just a blatant misuse of power, and they just don't want to admit it. But now what's happening is that people are deciding to cancel their Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, all of their subscriptions, and I wonder how this is going to affect them. As the one guy's video is showing, the stock already went down that day, and I saw so many comments in various videos, including the ones I have here and other ones that I didn't. So many people are saying they're canceling their subscriptions. They're even going through the links of canceling their whole Disney vacations and cruises. That's when you know things are serious. Now, I got to put it out there, just like when I talk about MAGA comments, I got to talk about comments from people on the left as well. They could just be saying that just to be a part of the trending topic. We'll never know unless they post receipts or something. But I feel that a few people have posted receipts, so I think it's true. I think we're going to hear this. I definitely think that people need to boycott it. They definitely need to be added to the list. The fact that Nexstar, am I saying it right? I think so. Whatever their name is, decided to move swiftly like this and just within the span of like a few hours, he lost his entire show indefinitely, quote unquote. That is a cancelable offense. I don't care what none of the people on the right have to say. That is crazy. But yet, this reporter, anchor, whoever, analyst on Fox News said that all homeless people should be injected with a lethal injection. But that's okay. There's no repercussions for that. Well, he's getting a little bit of smoke with people from the left because that's not okay. The people that are in control want that narrative to be out. They probably agree with that opinion low key. So that's why he's not going to probably lose his job. He apologized and they're just going to wash their hands of it and move on. But that's the type of stuff that gets to be aired on TV and nothing happens. But at least he apologized. I'll give him that. That's a really horrible thing to say about people, but I will give it to him. He apologized because he could have got off scot-free without having to do that because this is Fox News that we're talking about. But anyway, going back to the canceling of the subscriptions, yes, we definitely need to continue with this energy. For me personally, this is a walk in the park because guess what? I don't have any subscriptions. I'm one of those weird people who don't have any streaming subscriptions. I don't have Netflix. I did have Peacock for a little while. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I did have it for a minute, and y'all not gonna believe what I had it for, but it's for Live PD. It's not even for Love Island. Nothing else. I got it for Live PD. Well, On Patrol is what it's called now, but that's really why I got it. So this is definitely not going to be hard for me whatsoever. To me, in my opinion, if you gotta ask me, call me a little bit old-fashioned or stuck in the Stone Age. Well, I'm not really in the Stone Age. The only thing I actually do have a subscription. I only subscribe to YouTube Premium. That's it. And I did once upon a time have Disney Plus for just like a short little while because back during the pandemic when Beyonce's Black is King little video, not a documentary, but just her little visual album came out, that's the only time that I had it because I wanted to watch it over and over again. I was initially able to watch it with my brother who already had the subscription, but I got the subscription just for a month just so that I could rewatch it. But other than that, I have not had it since. I'm just not like a huge movie person. I know you guys, I'm weird. Like I really don't watch new movies. I'm so weird to the fact like I will watch a movie I've been watching since I was a child or like I was, pretty young and have seen 100 times rather than sit there and watch a new movie. I'm just weird. But anyway, before I get in a different conversation about that, yeah, I think we need to keep this energy, hold them accountable, and let's do a target on them. Pun intended. Look at what we did with Target. We could definitely do this. Disney Plus is not a necessity. At least with Target, I could understand that because, sometimes that's the only store that's available to people depending on where you live. But no one needs a Disney Plus subscription, Hulu, ESPN. That's not a necessity. But of course, it is your choice whether you cancel it or not and do not go back. And it hurts because it's like Target, it's like Disney. You were supposed to be the company that everyone just feels nostalgia to. Everyone feels like they're welcome. They could find themselves in a movie or a character or just something they've grown up watching. And for you to be tying yourself to this, it's just absolutely insane. And I don't want to hear MAGA. I know I keep saying this, but I don't want to hear MAGA saying, oh, you guys always want to say you shouldn't boycott anything, or, y'all got mad at us for boycotting Bud Light and the Pride stuff in Target. No, one is an overuse of power. And then on the other side, you all MAGA were boycotting because you hated the thing that you were boycotting. You hated that what it represented. It's a difference. And don't try to gaslight people into thinking that it's the same when it's not. But anyway, you guys, let me know down below if you're going to be canceling your subscription if you have it, or if you have ESPN, or if you have Hulu. Is there a show on there that you just can't cancel the subscription for that you absolutely have to watch and see through. It's no judgment here. Like I said, it's your own money. TV and movies are really the only thing that gives a lot of people like something to escape from besides maybe music and just having a hobby and like being outdoors and stuff. Like that's the last few things that we have that could bring us peace and something to like kind of look forward to. So it's no judgment if you're not going to cancel. It's totally fine. But I just want to hear your input down below because, you know, I always like to see what you guys think. And don't forget to like and subscribe because that really lets me know that you're liking my content and want to see more from me. And it helps to get this video pushed out into the algorithm to where more people could be aware of these videos and be able to see them. And it would greatly help to support the channel and help me out as well. And it's always greatly appreciated. But in the meantime, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Bye. See you later.